I honestly think it all leads back to losing soccer. When I lost soccer, I felt lost. And ever since then, I told myself that I was going to take any opportunity that came my way. And I've always looked at things as opportunities. I would say growing up, I wasn't a risk taker. I was very much liked steady things. I hated change. And as I've gotten older, I've realized that the greatest things come from the scariest things. So that's what always pushes me to take the risk, and whatever scares me the most, that is usually the thing that I say yes to the most, because it's always going to lead to something that is beyond my imagination. Gottschalk. I'm an entrepreneur, a fitness and lifestyle coach, and a balance leader.
Hey, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I take this real fast.
Fine.
Be right back. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Thank you.
So guys, Chloe right now is one of our balance leaders, and we have seen so much potential in her, and she's so incredible. And we're getting ready to promote her to elite leader, and she's going to get this incredible duffel bag and setup, and she has no idea. She thinks that this interview is just because. And we're gonna go in here and show this to her, and this card is gonna explain her entire promotion and everything involved. So let's see how it goes. A bit of an emergency.
Oh my God!
Read this, please.
Read it. Yes, absolutely. Oh my gosh. What is it, Sadie? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What?
Welcome to the Elite Leader Club.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, this is amazing. Oh my God, thank you so much. That was the emergency? Oh, I thought it was like a call. I was like, oh wow, something serious must be going. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
I should hang it up now.
Yeah, you should hang it up now. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm so
welcome.
excited. I'm so excited. What was that?
It's gonna be elite leader.
Elite leader?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so crazy. Okay.
Yeah. One more time. You got this.
Oh God, now I'm freaking out.
You're good. You're so good.
My name is Chloe Gottschalk. I'm an entrepreneur, a fitness and lifestyle coach, and a balance elite leader.
Woo!
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
Growing up, I played pretty much every sport that you could play. I played soccer and basketball and softball and cheerleading. I was a gymnast. I played pretty much every sport that I could play when I was growing up. I knew that if I wanted to go to a college out of state, that I had to earn a scholarship for it, because my parents wouldn't be able to afford to put me through it. So that was really my driving factor in realizing that I really need to start focusing on soccer more. Going D1 was always the end goal for me in high school, but when I was getting recruited and the coach at Eastern Illinois reached out to me, it was so surreal. I was like, oh my God, I'm really gonna do this. It was one of the hardest things I've gone through, mentally and physically, because it was just so demanding on my body. What I took out of that was that I can accomplish anything, and even though something might seem impossible physically or mentally, that I can always get through it. So I was playing soccer, I was lifting 4 times a week, having practices 2 times a day, and my health really started to deteriorate the end of my freshman year. I was just always tired, I couldn't catch a break, I was always sick, and I decided to just go on a long run, and I collapsed a quarter of the mile in, which wasn't normal for me because playing soccer, you can run for hours on end. My sophomore year, I was sitting in class and I passed out at my desk, and I went to the ER because that's obviously not normal. So they took me to the University of Iowa, and I spent 4 nights there while they like did every test that they could. And they found out that when I'm sleeping, my heart rate dips into the low 20s, which is really dangerously low, and that it skips a beat sometimes. And in the end, what they found out is that I did have mono my freshman year. And since I kept working out while I had it, it made my heart enlarge. And when my heart enlarged, it developed a series of like rhythm issues and whatnot. And that was causing all of the issues with me playing sports. It was absolutely insane. And it was like mentally, it was the hardest thing I've ever had to go through, because I was watching all of my friends play soccer still, and I was in a hospital bed. So it was really hard. Yeah, so I tried to keep playing, and I realized that I just couldn't keep up anymore, which was really hard for me because I had always been like a really fit person. I could always play the whole game without having to stop. And then all of a sudden, I could not play for longer than 5 minutes without not being able to breathe. And I had to make a choice. And my doctor kind of made the choice for me. He's like, you should not be playing anymore. It's dangerous for you. You're just gonna put even more stress on your heart. And so the end of my junior year, I got medically disqualified and I couldn't play anymore. I've realized that I am me. I don't identify as anything that I do or anything that I spend my time doing. I'm identifying as myself now versus a soccer player or a lawyer or now an influencer. Like, I just want to be myself and do whatever I can to make me happy. My social media grew a lot faster than I ever expected it to or than I was planning it to. I was kind of just posting my workouts on it as a hobby and to like hold myself accountable. And that's when I started realizing that I should probably start capitalizing on this, because I have all these people who are buying things that I'm recommending to them, and I'm not kind of monetizing it the way I should be. And that's when I decided to start Bloom by Chloe. And that's the point where I realized that I didn't have time for my fitness account, Bloom by Chloe, and my full-time job. I took the leap of quitting and working for myself in August of this year, and I haven't looked back since. It's been the best decision I've made, easily. One of my most asked questions on Instagram is, how did you become a balanced athlete? And I always tell them, I'm like, I don't think you guys understand. I've been supporting them like for as long as they've been going on. I was in the sizing video for the Kingdom Collection 2.0, I think. No, Kingdom Collection, the first Kingdom Collection. I was in the sizing video, and then I packed orders for the Kingdom Collection. And then after that, then I think Chloe reached out to me and asked me to be a member. The reason I wanted to be with Balance was because I felt like I related to the brand so much. Every other fitness brand that I had seen like only showed pictures of girls wearing their clothes that were super skinny or like super fit, and I loved that Balance was including every person of every size, and that they were promoting a more balanced lifestyle versus you have to compete if you're going to be in the fitness industry, or you have to be an online coach if you're in the fitness industry. And they just promote so much more than that, and just living a balanced lifestyle. And that was what really drew me towards the company, and that's what made me realize that I didn't want to work with any other brands. I know, I always look back on it and I'm like, every time I go through something hard that I feel like I'm not gonna get through, like when I realized I couldn't play soccer anymore, I was like, this is it. I don't know what to do with my life anymore. And then when I realized I wasn't gonna go to law school, I realized I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life anymore. And it's always led me to something even better. I would tell my younger self that you're going to get through it, that everything that seems like it's coming down on you so hard and so fast and it seems like it's impossible to get through, I would tell myself that you're always going to get through it, and when you do get through it, the end result is going to be so much better than the beginning anyways.